If you're in Italy, chances are you're eager to connect with the friendly locals. And what better way to break the ice than introducing yourself in Italian? Now, don't go thinking that you need to be the next Dante, who is the Italian equivalent of Shakespeare, spinning sonnets left and right. Introducing yourself in Italian is much simpler than you think. In this lesson, I break down the basics of how to introduce yourself in Italian. So you can say your name, talk about where you're from, and much more, along with some other handy tips and examples for various situations, so you can make a bella figura, a good impression. Now, don't let the learning stop here. To help you practice, make sure you download your free PDF cheat sheet for this lesson. It includes all the vocabulary and examples that I'm going to share with you here today. Just click on the link in the description box below this video. Pronti? Are you ready? Iniziamo! Let's begin. Now, when it comes to introducing yourself in Italian, there are two main approaches, the formal and the informal. I know, this is a classic dilemma of learning Italian. Which should you use? Well, formal introductions are appropriate for situations where you're meeting someone older or a professional. Think doctors or professors, or even your nonna's friends, your grandmother's friends. In these cases, it's customary to use the formal lei and keep things brief and respectful. For example,
Sono Maria Rossi. Piacere di conoscerla.
I'm Maria Rossi. Pleased to meet you.
Buongiorno signora. Sono Laura, la nipote di Gina. Piacere di conoscerla.
Good morning, ma'am. I'm Laura, Gina's granddaughter. Nice to meet you. Informal introductions, on the other hand, are suitable for meeting kids and someone younger in general. They are also quite common in casual work environments like startups. In these instances, skip the formalities and go for a friendly ciao and a relaxed tone. For example,
Ciao, sono Maria. Piacere.
hello, I'm Maria. Nice to meet you.
Ciao, mi chiamo Paolo. Piacere di conoscerti.
Hello, my name is Paolo. Nice to meet you. Feeling unsure? Don't worry. Italians understand that navigating formal and informal forms can be a little bit tricky for beginners or learners of Italian. Remember, you can always double check if it's appropriate to use informal language by asking,
Possiamo darci del tu?
can we use the informal language with each other? Introducing yourself in Italian is all about getting the essentials right. Greeting with flair, confidently sharing your name, and if you are not alone, gracefully introducing others. Let's break down these components step by step. Step 1. Greet with gusto. Now, when being introduced to somebody or upon meeting somebody for the first time, a warm smile is accompanied by a cheerful ciao or a pleasant buongiorno. This can truly set a positive tone for the conversation. Learning Italian greetings are a fundamental part in your language journey, serving as key elements of everyday speech. Depending on the time of day and how formal the situation is, you can say,
Ciao.
hi,
Salve.
hello,
Buongiorno.
good morning,
Buon pomeriggio.
good afternoon,
Buonasera.
good evening. To learn more Italian greetings, watch this video here. Step 2. Reveal your name. Now, once the greetings are over, it's time to introduce yourself by your name. To say your name in Italian, use the following phrases.
Mi chiamo.
I am called.
Il mio nome è.
My name is.
Sono.
I am. Typically, if you share your name first, it's natural to ask the other person's name in return. How you do this can depend on how formal or casual the situation is. Here are some common ways to do it.
Mi chiamo. E tu?
I am called. And you?
Sono. E tu?
I am. And you?
Come ti chiami? Tu come ti chiami?
What is your name? Informal.
Come si chiama? Lei come si chiama?
What is your name? Formal. Step number 3. Express that you are delighted to meet this person. Now that you've exchanged names, it's nice to express how delightful it is to have made each other's acquaintance. After all, there's something magical about meeting someone new. Again, depending on the situation, formal or informal, there are different ways to express your delight and respond accordingly. Now, for casual encounters, you can say,
Piacere.
Nice to meet you. This is simple yet effective and great for any situation. You can also add molto, very, at the beginning for a sprinkle of excitement. For example,
Ciao, sono Maria. Piacere.
Hello, I'm Maria. Nice to meet you.
Ciao, mi chiamo Andrea. Molto piacere.
Hello, my name is Andrea. Very nice to meet you. You can also say,
Piacere di conoscerti.
Pleasure to meet you. This informal expression is handy in various scenarios, from chatting at work to meeting a child. For example,
Ciao, sono Luca. Piacere di conoscerti.
Hi, I'm Luca. Pleasure to meet you.
Ciao Claudio, io sono Lucia. Piacere di conoscerti.
Hello, Claudio. My name is Lucia. Pleasure to meet you. And how do you reply when someone says that it's a pleasure to meet you? Well, you can say,
Piacere. Piacere mio.
Simple and easy, perfect in all informal situations. For formal encounters, you can say,
Piacere di conoscerla.
Pleasure to meet you. This is polite, respectful, and just the right touch of warmth for formal settings. Take a look at these examples.
Salve, sono Anna Bianchi. Piacere di conoscerla.
Hi, I'm Anna Bianchi. Pleasure to meet you.
Buonasera, sono Paolo. Piacere di conoscerla.
Good evening, I'm Paolo. Pleasure to meet you. You can also say,
È un vero piacere.
meaning it's a real pleasure. For example,
Professoressa Rossi, sono Paola Grandi, la mamma di Cesare. È un vero piacere.
Professor Rossi, I'm Paola Grandi, Cesare's mother. It's a real pleasure.
Buonasera a tutti. È un vero piacere conoscervi e presentarvi il nostro nuovo progetto.
Good evening, everyone. It's a real pleasure to meet you and present our new project. You can also say,
Molto lieto. Lieta.
very pleased. Now, this is a classy option for the most formal meetings. It varies based on the gender of the speaker. You can also say,
Lieto, lieta di conoscerla.
and
Molto lieto, lieta di conoscerla.
take a look at these examples.
Buonasera, sono Mario Rossi. Molto lieto.
Good evening, I'm Mario Rossi. Very pleased.
Salve, mi chiamo Anna Bianchi. Lieta di conoscervi.
Hi, my name is Anna Bianchi. Very pleased to meet you. Another phrase you can use is
Felice di fare la sua conoscenza.
delighted to make your acquaintance. This one's for super formal settings, showing genuine pleasure in meeting someone. For example,
Buongiorno professore, sono la dottoressa Bianchi. Felice di fare la sua conoscenza.
Good morning, Professor. I'm Dr. Bianchi. Delighted to make your acquaintance.
Salve, dottor Rossi. Sono l'ingegner Grassi. Felice di fare la sua conoscenza.
Hi, Dr. Rossi. I'm Engineer Grassi. Delighted to make your acquaintance. Again, how do you reply to these? Well, you can say,
Piacere mio. Il piacere è mio.
the pleasure is mine. This is very classic and it fits well for all formal situations. You can also say,
Altrettanto.
likewise, a slightly less common option but equally graceful. Have you downloaded your free PDF cheat sheet for this lesson? Make sure you do. The link is in the description below. The next step is introducing someone you're with, such as a friend, partner, or relative. Now, whether you're unveiling your new flame to your friends or introducing your partner at a formal occasion, the following table of words gives you the best expressions that you can use in all situations.
Questo, questa è.
This is,
Questi, queste sono.
these are,
Lui, lei è.
he, she is,
Loro sono.
they are,
Ti presento.
Let me introduce you to. Informal.
Le presento.
Let me introduce you to. Formal.
Posso presentarti.
May I introduce you to. Informal.
Posso presentarle.
May I introduce you to. Formal.
Conosci.
Have you met? Informal.
Conosce.
Have you met? Formal. Remember, adding a touch of personal detail or a descriptive element can make the introduction more engaging. Take a look at these examples.
Le presento Anna Bianchi, responsabile marketing dell'azienda, nonché mia moglie.
Let me introduce you to Anna, the marketing manager of the company, as well as my wife.
Questi sono Gianni e Luigi, miei amici di vecchia data.
This is Gianni and Luigi, longtime friends of mine.
Lei è Stefania, mia sorella maggiore, che si è trasferita a Londra.
She is Stefania, my oldest sister who moved to London.
Conosci Andrea, il mio collega che si occupa di PR?
Have you met Andrea, my colleague who handles PR? Now, when meeting someone new, it is common to engage in basic conversation topics to break the ice and get a feel for each other. Remember, the key is to keep it light and casual and let the conversation flow naturally. Now, let's explore some of the most common small talk topics to kickstart your conversations. Now, starting with the classic "How are you?" in Italian sets the perfect tone for a friendly exchange. Here are some common ways to ask the question and how to respond.
Come va?
How's it going?
Come stai?
How are you? Informal.
Come sta?
How are you? Formal. To reply, you can say,
Bene, grazie. Tu?
good, thanks. You? Informal.
Bene, grazie. Lei?
Good, thanks. You? Formal.
Non c'è male. Tu?
Not bad. You? Informal.
Non c'è male. Lei?
Not bad. You? Formal. For more ways to ask how are you in Italian, watch this video here. Now, inquiring about someone's place of origin often piques curiosity and keeps the conversation flowing. These simple expressions will help you discuss this topic. How do you ask the question, where are you? Use these.
Di dove sei?
Where are you from? Informal.
Di dov'è?
Where are you from? Formal.
Da dove vieni?
Where do you come from? Informal.
Da dove viene?
Where do you come from? Formal. To reply, you can say,
Sono.
I'm, followed by your nationality.
Sono di.
I'm from, followed by your hometown.
Vengo da. Dalla.
I'm from, followed by your hometown or home country. Similarly, if they're not originally from their current location, you can delve deeper by asking about their hometown with these questions.
Dove vivi? Dove abiti?
Where do you live? Informal.
Dove vive? Dove abita?
Where do you live? Formal. You can reply with,
Vivo, abito, a.
I live in. Talking about your work is another popular topic of conversation. You can ask,
Cosa fai nella vita?
what do you do for a living?
Che lavoro fai?
What is your job?
Di cosa ti occupi?
What do you do for a living? Informal.
Di cosa si occupa?
What do you do for a living? Formal. And you can reply with,
Sono.
I am, and then the job title.
Faccio il, la.
I am.
Lavoro come.
I work as.
Lavoro per.
I work for, and then insert the company name.
Mi occupo di.
I work in, and add the field of work. Now, while talking about your age and birthday is not typically a first-time conversation topic, this question may arise, especially among younger individuals or when chatting to children. Therefore, it's always good to know how to ask and respond.
Quanti anni hai?
How old are you? Informal.
Quanti anni ha?
How old are you? Formal. And you can reply with
Ho anni.
I am. To learn Italian numbers, make sure you watch this video here. Imagine chatting with someone and you find them attractive. Naturally, you might be curious to ask about their relationship status. Maybe they're taken, single, or perhaps they have children. Now, while not typically brought up in initial conversations, it's handy to know how to slide into this topic if you need to. You can ask,
Sei sposato? Sposata?
are you married? Informal.
Sei fidanzato? Fidanzata?
Do you have a boyfriend or girlfriend?
Hai figli?
Do you have children? And you can respond with,
Sì, sono sposato. Sposata.
yes, I'm married.
Sì, sono fidanzato. Fidanzata.
Yes, I have a boyfriend, girlfriend.
No, sono single.
No, I'm single.
Sì, ho figli.
Yes, I have children.
No, non ho figli.
No, I don't have children. As the conversation draws to a close, it's time to exchange those parting words. Saying goodbye in Italian encapsulates a spectrum of emotions, mirroring the atmosphere of the interaction. Here are some of the most common ways to say goodbye in Italian.
Ciao.
Bye! This is simple and friendly and suitable for casual farewells.
Arrivederci.
Goodbye, for both formal and informal settings. The classic wave goodbye fitting for any occasion.
Arrivederla.
Goodbye, formal. This adds a touch of class to your departure, perfect for more formal settings.
A presto.
See you soon. This plants a little seed of anticipation for your next encounter.
Alla prossima.
See you next time. This is ideal for setting the stage for a future rendezvous.
È stato un piacere.
It's been a pleasure. This sprinkles a bit of gratitude into your farewell, adding warmth and sincerity.
Ci vediamo.
See you. A casual, breezy way to say goodbye, suitable for friends and acquaintances.
Buon proseguimento.
Enjoy the rest of your day or event. This wishes the other person well for their continuation of something.
Restiamo in contatto.
Let's keep in touch. This seals the deal for ongoing communication. For more ways to say goodbye in Italian, make sure you watch this video here. And to continue your learning and to help you practice everything you've learned here today, make sure you download your free PDF cheat sheet for this lesson, and you'll find a link to that in the description box below this video. If you enjoyed this lesson, then you'll love Intrepid Italian, my series of online self-paced video courses that break down everything you need to know about Italian using my unique 80-20 method. More details in the description below. Going on a trip to Italy? Make sure you watch this video here on Italian travel phrases. In the meantime, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel and turn on those notifications so you get an alert when I post more video lessons like this one. Until next time, un abbraccio, ciao!